We're back. Still the same day. I was feeling like shit just a few hours ago, and my temperature has risen, but now it's back to, well, still not good, but feeling better. I remembered something. I realized that I think in the last day of this game, I had a disk and I didn't put it in terminal. I don't know if I had a terminal, I don't remember. Maybe there was one. I think I had it laboratory. So I messed up, but I I already moved past that, you know. So we're gonna find more. It's fine. Okay, well, we had all of these, yeah? We had shelter, we had root cellar. Not sure about tool shed, but let's go tool shed. I don't remember. I think we had um yeah, we had it. But I like the items. So let's get them. Magnifying glass. Cool. I really want to find the workshop. I don't remember what was the item I combined. I know it was one of them was magnifying glass, but the other one, maybe it was metal detector. I'm not sure. I would like to find the workshop and combine again. Um, let's start with storeroom, to be honest. Let's get a lot of gold. Key a diamond. This had nothing, yeah? No. Okay. I like bedroom. Let's use it. Closet is nice, but I don't think that's a good idea now. Let's go hallway. Den sounds good. Yeah, let's do den. I like having the metal detector. I don't need to worry about missing the items, because yeah, it will ping me, just like now it is doing that. Here. That's really good. I really like that. I don't think we ever had office. Let's get the office. It should have the computer, I think, no? Oh, I can already see this is gonna be good. Okay, the late Sinclair's personal home office, a room he used exclusively for business affairs and the running of the estate. A task he took increasingly more satisfaction in overseeing in his later years. All right, let's try to understand who are these people. Now, who is this? If we look at the family tree, maybe we can see someone here. Doesn't look like anyone. Anyone from here? Not sure. No, not quite like that. Someone here? Not sure. Huh. Okay, that's fine. Let's check the other things in the room. Now, who's that? It has very specific hairstyle. Again, let's try to find that hairstyle somewhere in the photos. Spiky hair. No one from here. No idea. Okay. That is HSS, so that's very clear. Oh, who's that? I don't think that's anyone we know. This pyramid is weird. It's like hollowed. Okay. That's HSS again, yeah? No, actually. Who could that be? I think I've seen this face. I feel like I've seen that face before. Yeah, it's Baron Thomas Sinclair, no? Yeah, I think it is. It's Baron Thomas Sinclair. Okay. The camera, Cinco CO. This guy is mysterious. There's more. Okay. It's the same guy there. Yeah. Yeah, those are... this is... Wait. It's Simon H. Sinclair and Clara Epstein. So basically... his brother, probably, and... his wife... the brother's wife. It seems like he didn't have his own family. Oh, that's an upgrade disc. That's nice. Actually, let me do it right away so I don't forget later. So it doesn't happen again. Hallway data. Okay. Hallways are usually, well, have nothing. Add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. Nah. One locked trunk. I think one locked trunk is best. Because usually trunks, well, if you have a key, they contain another key and something more. That is very useful. Trying to see if I can align the lines on these cubes. I don't know why would I do that. Oh, what's that? Excuse me? Oh! Oh, that is a safe. Oh shit, okay. Have a safe. Another safe. 8 dates solve 8 safes. I think that was, yeah. 8 dates crack 8 safes. Yeah. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I see. So we need greenhouse next to antechamber. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. And it has to be either on west or east. Or maybe I have to draft the greenhouse on the west or east of antechamber, and it will not be broken lever. Oh, there is a photo there. Who's that? As someone. Who are you? Let me check on the family tree. Actually, that's my mom. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Sure. Bridget. Again, Bridget. So I think Bridget is... It might be someone in the kitchen, no? Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Redacted. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Herrings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Why is it in red? It's a lie. March of the Count. March of the Count. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna make the screenshot of this whole note. I have an idea with it. Maybe I need to go to the library, get the book. I think there was a book, something about Redacted. Maybe it will tell me, I don't know, some lore, the date of the book. March of the Count. Queen, Count, Lord, Barons, Major. Count. March of the Count. Okay. Run payroll. Spread gold in estate. Ooh. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes a servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Let's do it. Spread gold. What is your alcohol withdraw from the staff? This causes a spread considering the number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Spread! Let's do it. Why not? Connect to network. Staff services, remote terminal, electronic mail. Oh, wait, okay, let's go back. There is more stuff here. Yeah, because it's the office. Temporary disabled. Same announcement. Temporary disabled. Do you want a special order? I still don't know what brass compost does actually, so let me do this. Actually, I do. I think I got it before. I think it makes me go more north or something like that. Oh well, it's fine. We don't have active terminals. Electronic mail. Wait, what was the last one? Data trans glossary. And data transfers, yeah. So glossary, let me check this again. Each page has, okay, 2, 1, 3 2 question marks. 2 1 3 2 2. Okay. 3 2. Okay, so we do have some question marks removed. From this, it was the last one, luck. We all need a bit of luck. We all need a bit of it. Luck determines the likelihood that you will find additional items and rooms in your estate. Luck can be raised by certain items and rooms marked on their floor plan by Clover. Okay, I haven't seen that, I think. And this one, actually, let me remove the second one from my notes because it's already filled out. The last one, it was underground. Resting from beneath the estate's foundations are a series of covered chambers and caverns, their existence known only to a few select individuals within the household. Okay. Let's go back. I want to also, before we check mail, data transfers. Okay, not available. Okay, from Anne Babaj next week. Okay, from Anne Babaj. Title is next week. Sent at 6:12 or received at 6:12. On is it November 1st or actually we should we go from the bottom? Maybe. Let's go from the bottom. DC Power. So that's the powering company, I think. It's a reply to the title Fuse Box Repair. 1730. Here we go. October 5th. 1993. The vac indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service. Visit next week. Only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Gabe. From MCMC changes to the estate. Dear Herbert, let me check the timeline. Let's go one back. Oh, I went too far back. This one was October 5th, 1993. 1993. October. Okay, October, and then at November 4th, basically, I think the funeral happened, so he should have been dead by then. Okay. So he was preparing, it seems, maybe. And then October 7th, Steam changes. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. Your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit. Rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. M. Geyer, M. Kinley, and MC Dogle. When did he record it? March 18th. That's October 7th. Okay. DC Power. Gabe, yes, that is correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks for the due diligence in this program. Okay, let me make a screenshot of this and I'll put it to puzzles. Maybe fuse box or something like that. All right. So I do have a note. Let me just share. Why does it show on the recording weirdly? I don't know. It's weird. Also for this as well, because these should be green. It just doesn't recognize green color. Because like green screen effect, maybe I have some settings set up. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, let's go back. And Babash. November 1st. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definitive plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is balloting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Hartley. Who's Hartley? Let me check. Don't remember. Ruta Hartley. It's one of the staff members. Anne is house manager. Kimberly Thompson is like scientist. There's Randolph Moore as well. There is someone else. There was someone else, I remember. Now I'm looking at this. Who could that have been? KL. Okay, let's not get distracted. I don't know. I feel like this did not give me a lot of information, unfortunately. I was expecting more. Oh shit, wait. I find this note strange. I feel like in the kitchen it was very similar, very similarly written note. But it's like 5 apples, 5, 5, 5. What if I just tried 5? I don't know. But 5 dates. I don't know, 4 times 5, something like that. No. I don't know. Maybe I need to find out who is this dude and enter some kind of date. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's move on. It's fine. You can always go back. So we spread some money, which is always nice. I'll not go through that door yet. Maybe I should collect all the money first. Yeah, let's do that. That's cool. Is there... Yeah, there is. Okay. I just won. That is a lot of money, I must say. And Chapel could give us more. I don't know if I want that. But let's do Chapel. Let's at least we're filling out this little guy. Here. Anything else in the chapel? No, I didn't hear any beeping. Parlor is okay. Corridor is okay-ish. Yeah, let's go corridor. Actually, maybe I should have went parlor because of the gems. Closet patio, yeah. Let's go closet. I don't know, I don't like that die. More money being put in the little guy, the pig, the piggy. Pantry. I'm gonna do the pantry just because I want that note and compare it. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we are. Okay. I know it's not quite like that. We need to go either spare room or redraw, but let's do spare room. I'm fine with that. Courtyard, probably, or parlor. Yeah, let's do parlor. Unfinished, and otherwise unremarkable room. Plans for a spare room. Huh. Okay. The gems are in a black box. If this is true, the gems are in a box with a statement. Then this is true as well, and this must be false. As I understand, this should always be true, maybe, I don't know. This is false. The gems are in a box with a statement. Then it would be true. Well, this is false, this is true. But this is false. This is true. It could be that it's here as well. I don't know. It's empty. Okay, why is it empty? The gems are in a black box. Let's say this is false, yeah? The gems are in a box with a statement. Let's say this is false as well. But we don't know if this is true or false. How could I have known? Like, that is the issue. The gems are in a black box. If this was true, gems are in a box, and this is true as well, then this would be false. Can this be either true or false? That is so confusing. Like, how can I guess the gems were in a black box, but I don't know. This is weird. How could I have known? The gems are in a box with a statement. If this is false, then the gems would be here. Then this would be false as well. I don't know. I don't know. Nook. Drawing room. I think we go for drawing room. And I would say we go to foundation and try to backtrack a little bit. Geist room, dark room, library. I want a library. I want to get the book, read the lore. Right. Let's see the checkout card. Borrower. Okay, I want to put the information in. Okay, so 1979. 1979. I'm gonna write it down. 79. The History of Orindia, 2nd edition, has been released by Caleb Manning, published by Ruffington Red Publishing. Okay, so let's write that down. I think the History of Orindia has been published by Ruffington Red Publishing. Written by Caleb Actually, I'll need to write that it's a second edition. Okay. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fan Air Central Board of Education. Oh shit, they do have some kind of like very strict rules what they can say, do, write, publish. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. I see. Okay. Borrower, HSS, February 981. Let me write it down. February 981. February 981. February 9. 1881. HSS borrowed the history of India, second edition. Then we have Mary Jones, so my mom, 84th. Give me a second. Mary Epstein. Mary Matthew Jones. Yeah, okay. Mary Jones. Okay, so what was the date? January 6th, 84. Jan 6th, 1984. Mary Jones. Mary Jones. Borrowed, and I'll write the same, that she borrowed the history of our India, second edition. Then again, detective Bon Margot. Is this the same detective? Is this the same detective? Detective Bon Margot. Yeah, it is. Huh. Okay. The detective has been working on the estate. Okay. And it's the same date, actually. Huh. On March 2nd, 1987, actually. He did borrow it. So... borrow the history, second edition. Then he borrowed at September 3rd, the same year. After the stealing of jewels. That is interesting. It is very interesting. Bon Margot. Then, and then us, so I'm not gonna put it, it's fine. Okay. Oh, wow. That is... yeah. A lot of redacted stuff. Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Wars. Cool. Is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must, oh my god, permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Ajera. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ajera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the first century, the A new kingdom was born. Do I have this Ajera? Ajera. I don't think so. Ajera. Okay. Ajera. What is this? It is like the beginning of the first era. Ajera. So it's not place, actually. Beginning of the first era. Where Horus, the king, probably, as I understand, ruled. Okay. Merchant Lord. Also, what was the beginning name used to? It just, there's so much information missing here. A new kingdom was born, and at the bottom of this kingdom it just doesn't show the name. Cool. Second era. It was the fourth king who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for these 3 children. I'll write it down. Second era. Was it fourth king? Yeah. Fourth king split kingdom to his children in 3 parts. 3 equal shares, 3 realms for these 3 children. Okay. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and the heart springs of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. Redacted. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Aries, the land of the northern storms. I don't know if you can hear, but I have window open and the kids outside are just being so loud, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. I hope it doesn't bother you. But yeah, let's keep going. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Aries. Do I have this? Fen Aries. Aries. In the second era, king gave a share to youngest son of Aries. I think that's how we will just write it. Aries. The land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed. Wait, give me a second. Mora Yai. Okay, I thought maybe this is gonna be the stamp for it, but no. The Grand Realm of Fen Aries. Okay. A wild and untamed expanse, which at the time the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than Elder Brother's lot. So basically, it's bigger, but it's not as good as, let's say, not as developed as what Elders gave. And to his middle child, his only daughter, his only daughter, gifted her southern region of Eraya, a land steeped in tradition. Eraya. The second era king gave a share to middle daughter. Yeah. Sure. Region, actually, I should write maybe. This region. Third era. Oh, look. Oh! Look. Right side. Do you see something? I do see something. There is that sign at the bottom. These are 3 kingdoms, probably. This is the map, probably. The third kingdom at the bottom has that sign we saw. Let me find it very quickly. We have seen it before. Where was it though? We have seen it, 100%. Puzzles. Did I not make a screenshot? No way. I don't believe it. Don't believe myself if I didn't do that. Here. Yeah. See? That's the sign. Okay. Third era. As the second era drew to close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these districts... So wait. Sorry. Let's go back. Just one step back. 3 realms to the eldest, fields and mountains, middle province. We don't have the name of it. We don't have the name of the one of the. It's just redacted. It doesn't exist in the history. Then we have Arch Ares and we have Araya. Okay. The 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions ruled by their respective sibling monarchs had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and third era was defined by whatever. Commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. That's great. What is this? Show letter. Okay, there is a letter. Checkout card. Okay. There is a letter with which we could check. We'll check it later. 4th era. As the kingdom, kingdom something, entered the 4th era, a different king of the rule took their reins of power. King Desiletes III was a king who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Oh, okay. I can bet this is being written about that kingdom we don't have the name of. King Desolate III. 4th era. 2nd era. 3rd era. 3 kingdoms develop. 4th era. I don't know. We'll summarize it later. Let's go people and let's go to the very top because it's like the early part of history. King Desiletes III. Desiletes III. Not sure which kingdom of. Probably mysterious seen drinking, but we don't know if it's written about him actually. Desilets was renowned as the king of, we don't know. No one when he made the decision to move, we don't know. Being castle and court behind, don't know. The people were overjoyed by this choice and he did something. Were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed, which took root in grand city of Fen. Let me read the letter. Baron Sinclair. Until then, Detective Bon Marble, Redguard. Okay. Thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition, an uncensored copy of the history of Orinda could be found, it likely to be found within the Baron's own collection. But perhaps I was misinformed. Okay, we will probably find it eventually. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste of, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play. And perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Detective Bon Marble. Okay. Grand City of Fen. Grand City of Fen. Fen Ares, royal capital. I feel like maybe Fen Ares is the third kingdom which is being hidden. Maybe Fen Ares, yeah, was it? Fen Ares. Because you know, what I'm seeing is, well, they tell everything about those two kingdoms except the third, which might be the one we are at. I don't know. Chapter 5, Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Desilets III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 16th of October, the Prince Lear, son of Fen, declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desilet's IV shared a little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the insurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets stained in red. Morning Bay. The pacification of Fen. Okay. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the prince declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Shared level, okay. I don't know. Okay, I was not sharing. Great. Let me switch it for a bit. It's a cool page. Fourth era, it was just, I don't know, King Desolate's ruling. There is not much about it. Fifth era, however, era of ruin. Era of ruin. King Desolate's third passed actually on the 5th of October, it seems. Yeah, okay. On the very next day, the 6th of October, Prince Learson of Fem declared to be a monarch. Okay. Desolates 4 shared question mark little of his virtues. I don't know. Civil war started, yeah. Civil war started. Okay, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the insurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensured was savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor. Okay, battlefield. Alright. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalion, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arc, Ares, and Nuance to join their cause. Okay, Nuance. Nuance. Nuance was a realm on during era 5. Arch Ares as well. Okay. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The war of the 5th era lasted 20 long years. I'll write it down. War lasted 22 years. So together they leveraged their political influence and favors to pursue the nearby realms of Arhans to join their cause. So, okay, Arch, Ares, and Nuance helped Prince and Northern Regiment to fight To understand this correctly, the brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came over to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form. Okay, together they leveraged their political influence. So basically, all of them went together and went against the other battalions. Like, I don't know, people. I don't know. It was weird. It sounds weird. It sounds complicated, not weird. Okay, the War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. Oris had fallen. Okay, Prince died. However, so did Oris, and the realm died. Just, I'll write it like that. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Okay, the current era, 6th. Let me write it down. 6th era. Current era. Today the realms inherited by the 3 Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Eraya once again stand united as allies. Okay, I'll write it down. Actually, I wrote was a realm during Era 5 and is now realm 2. Oh no, it's not. It was Eraya, Fen Ares, and Arch Ares. Current realm. Yeah. Arch Ares is current realm. And is still now. And this is as well. Current realm. 3 realms now. I'll write it again just to have it, because why not? Araya. Fen Ares. Oh. And Arch Ares. And they are allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land... wait, let me check if I can see anything. Probably not. No, I don't see anything. For this is... despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth, the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, our mothers, and our children. Right, so this is cool. I like that the world is not, you know, it's not our world. It's not our, let's say, universe. It is not sci-fi, but it is like, you know, like same technologies, what it looks like, but it is different history, different lands, different things, different people, different rulers. And I did not switch the scenes. So I just drafted not a lot of things. I drafted Nook, get the key, got the key. And bunk room got the gems here on the table. And I wanted this room. There is a reason. Because I want to check if I can understand who's red prince, who's blue prince. Red prince, blue prince, red flags. Are there blue flags? Today's a good day because Simon is at camp. It's not okay, my friends. Huh? Herbie is mean. Today's a good day because okay. Herbie. Simon H. Sinclair. Herbie. Herbert. Simon and Herbert. It's not me. Oh my god. That's it. This is them talking. It's not me. That was such a red flag. Holy shit. I love it. I love this game. This game is fucking amazing. Okay. Now it's clear. Let's start from the beginning. Today's a good day because Simon's at the camp. So Simon is our grandfather. Yeah. Okay. Today's our mother's father. So yeah, grandfather. Yeah, makes sense. Is a camp and he's not much fun as my friends. I'll not have to share my toys and having a younger brother. So yeah, it's okay, it's HSS writing about his brother. Yeah, he's younger. I mean, look at the photo. If we look at the family tree, he is younger, definitely. Simon is younger. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he's at camp. Herbie's mean and really stupid, so that's Simon writing. And today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. What is this camp? Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane. Yeah. Park on Friday and I'll make sure he gets no presents from his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he's older. He's a crybaby. Today is a good day because okay, that's Simon about her HSS. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return him the book. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I won't have it any other way. Okay. I still would rather have a sister. Okay. Interesting. Cam Colonel. Trinsdale mystery. Well, okay. Alright. Cool. We know this. This is pretty clear for me now. I'll probably be able to go here in the underground. We have only one way to go now. But this is a good room for it. Can redraw. I might want to do that. Security. Do we want security? I don't think so. Let's redraw. Your dining room is kind of cool. Let's go dining room. Coin purse. I really want a workshop. tunnel. Security seems cool here. Okay, let's go security then. This time. Effective the first week of December payroll for Alright. I wonder if I would like clock in a lot, and then distribute from the office the money. It would do like I would get a lot of money, but I don't know. I don't know how to clock out or clock in. Do we want terminal? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see inventory. Yeah, we got everything because we have a how is it called? Okay, wait. Keycard system. And I'll gonna go with low because we don't have. Well, I don't know actually. Let's keep it low. Let's keep it low. Utility closet. Furnace. Let's go here. I would like to get. Wait, maybe I can utility closet now. Code check. Geist room. Let me redraw. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Look, I want this because it's new. Oh, what the? Reflections of reflections. This confusing room can sometimes prove disorienting to the wayward guest. However, upon clear inspection, they quickly realize that viewing this room from more than one perspective is the key to unravel its secrets. Ooh. Alright. Oh my god, okay, I see. Okay, it's open, but I can't really go there. I would need to loop around, yeah? Shit. Shit, wait. Hold on. If we look, every single room is a copy of... Wait. It's a mirror room. These are mirrors. If we do that... I don't know, not much happens. I don't understand. Okay, I don't know. I don't know, I'm not sure. Okay, let's keep going, it's fine. Yeah, dark room then, huh? Ah, shit. Gem required. Let's do gem required one. I think we are losing anyway. Okay, can we power it up? I think we can, no? Let's try. It's powered down because okay, I need to redo all of this. Because this is going for the doors. Let's not go for the doors, let's go for the boiler room. For the... Yeah, then we want this to go here. We want this is on. Okay, good. This we want up. So it powers the second one, and then we need to power the third one. We do that by powering this one. Like that. Yeah. So let's reroute here. Does it light up? I don't remember. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it actually doesn't. Ah, that's sad. Okay. Oh wait, it powers further. Does powering mirror room? I know I'm wasting steps. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Let's try powering maybe this one. Geist room, weight room. I think we go for weight room here. And let's power it. Okay, good. Passageway, which, okay, that's... Ah, that sucks. Parlor, pantry. Pantry has some food. Oh, look at that. We're back to Chamber of Mirrors. And what does that do? Okay, that opens that. So if I go back, maybe I can go there. But we don't have steps left, which is very sad. I'm really sad about that. Well, I have to try. Ah, I don't have the card. Okay, I have one step left. All we can do is reroute this. So it would open this, yeah. Wait, I did it wrongly. Yeah. Do this. Let me reroute to there. Just to have it flowing. East Wing Hall. Geist Room. Now, let's try Geist Room. I'm thinking, will it give us steps? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. Shit. Okay. We're done. Okay, we're done. That's it. Good run. Good lore. Very difficult lore, I must say. But look, step by step, little by little, we'll get there. Hey, this was good. Ordinary Wheeler. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.